When I found out my sister secretly stole $500,000 from mom and dad's retirement fund, I knew one thing for sure: I had to get out before it destroyed me. I'm Emma, and this is the story of how my own sister betrayed our family and the desperate escape I had to make to save myself. Growing up in a small town outside Boise, Idaho, my sister Claire and I were inseparable, or at least, that's what I thought. By 2022, things had changed. Mom and Dad, both in their late 60s, were getting ready to retire. They worked so hard, for decades, to secure a peaceful future. But what they didn't know was that Claire had been quietly digging into their savings. At first, it was small things: missing checks, strange withdrawals. Mom shrugged it off, saying, "Maybe I forgot I wrote that check." Dad was too trusting to question it. But me? I started keeping track. Every month, hundreds then thousands, disappearing from their accounts with no explanation. Claire had always been the golden child, charming and persuasive. She made herself indispensable, taking care of Mom's appointments, managing the bills. But I saw through it. One night, after a family dinner in October 2022, I confronted her. I asked, "Claire, what's going on with Mom and Dad's money?" She smiled, cold and practiced. "I'm helping them," she said. "They're forgetful, Emma. Relax." But I wasn't relaxed. I decided to dig deeper. I hacked together bits of information, talked to their banker, Mr. Dalton, who finally admitted he had noticed unusual activity but was hesitant to report it because Claire held power of attorney. That was the moment I realized how deep this went. Claire wasn't just borrowing money, she was siphoning off $500,000. I felt trapped. When I tried talking to Mom, she shut me down. "Claire's just helping us," she said, eyes filled with trust. But I couldn't let it go. Every day, Claire would text me with subtle threats masked as sisterly concern. "Don't make waves," she'd say. "This isn't the hill to die on." It was clear, she wanted me silenced. The tension at home grew unbearable. Claire was manipulating everyone: friends, family, even Mom and Dad. I was isolated, labeled as the troublemaker. But I had one weapon: proof. I started secretly recording conversations, saving emails, gathering every shred of evidence. In March 2023, I decided to confront Claire again, this time armed with facts. Sitting across from her at a coffee shop in downtown Boise, I laid it out. "Claire, I know what you've done. You stole $500,000 from Mom and Dad's retirement." "Why?" Her mask dropped. For a fleeting second, I saw anger, desperation. "They owe me," she spat. "I'm the one who keeps them afloat. You have no idea what I've sacrificed." But it wasn't sacrifice, it was theft. I told her I was calling the police. She laughed. "Try it. You'll regret it." That night, I made the hardest call of my life. I told Mom and Dad everything. It broke my heart to see their faces crumple, realizing their own daughter betrayed them. But they thanked me for protecting them. Together, we filed a police report. Claire was charged with fraud and breach of trust. The fallout was brutal. Family dinners stopped. Mutual friends took sides. Claire tried to turn the story around, painting me as the villain, but the evidence was undeniable. Slowly, I started to rebuild my life away from that toxic web. I moved to Portland in July 2023, got a new job, and began therapy to heal from the emotional scars. Looking back, escaping wasn't just about money. It was about saving my soul from a family torn apart by greed and lies. I still love my parents fiercely, but the family I once knew is gone. Claire's betrayal taught me the importance of boundaries and standing up for what's right, no matter the cost. If you ever find yourself trapped in a toxic family dynamic, remember this: you're not alone, and you have the power to break free. It's terrifying, yes, but freedom is worth every struggle. Thank you for listening to my story. If you faced something similar or want to hear more real-life stories of resilience, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay safe, and remember, your future belongs to you.